in 2004, FAA hired us to do a crash explosion scenario for an international airport in Memphis. We used 160 gallons of gasoline.
160 gallons.
160 gallons of gasoline, 4 pounds of gunpowder in mortars, steel tube mortars buried in the ground, full of gasoline, and basically our thing was a mid-air crash scenario. So 2 shells went up in the air. I'm talking 10-inch diameter fireworks shells you see like New York City, daytime, so you couldn't really see it, but it set off a loud report, and we had the giant fireballs erupt out of the ground when the fire department arrived. But see, the fire department didn't know this. When the fire department was called, they were told, mid-air collision, Memphis airport, you know, all units respond. Everybody came running because it's like they thought it was the real thing. It was a crash test required by the FAA after 2001. After 9/11, every 3 years, international airports are required to do a full crash test drill. We were the pyrotechnicians on said drill.
Wow. So you think you could do a big explosion, like a mushroom cloud type thing?
I can make a 200-foot fireball.
How would you do that? How would you do a 200-foot fireball?
We used probably about 80 gallons of gas for one fireball. 80 gallons of gas. It had about a 3/4 to pound charge of gunpowder, but here's the thing. It's got to be at the bottom of the mortar. Gas will, of course, destroy gunpowder, so not only is it wrapped in multiple layers of plastic with an electric match to ignite it, it's wrapped in fiberglass. We usually use automotive fiberglass and dip this thing in there, let it cure and everything, so it's completely 100% water and gas proof. You can't have waterproof, you gotta have gas proof, so I can't eat through it. Sitting at the bottom of basically a giant 10-inch mortar about 6 feet tall, and when a pound of gunpowder goes off, it pushes all that gas into the air and literally makes that Hollywood-style fireball. That's how you create it. All those movies you see with that Hollywood-style classic fireball, that's exactly how it happens. You've seen rack footage of real bombs. Real bombs don't look like Hollywood fireballs.
Right.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So we're using gasoline, what's called low explosives. When you have real high explosives, that's something else.
So he was the fire breather in Kids and Zombies, one of the best scenes in there, and he's talking about doing Kids and Zombies 2, which would have some practical explosions and more fire breathing, hopefully.
We could easily do that.
Your character lives.
Dude, you gave me an animation splash, and I thought that was cool as hell, man. Yeah, I love that, not just that fire and then the stop motion of the animation.
Yeah. But hopefully we can bring it back for Kids and Zombies too.
Man, you get it. Give me a call.